Hey radio family, we've got a new way to win. Ace TJ Prime Rewards. Win great stuff like gift cards, Ace and TJ merch, concert tickets, and exclusive money can't buy experiences. Win it all with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. It's so easy. Download the Ace and TJ family app in your app store or at acetj.com/app and start winning with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. New winners every week. Fun and free. Get the app and play Ace TJ Prime Rewards. We always knew you were a winner. Now it's your chance to prove it. Get the app today.
There is never a bad time for some good friends.
Dude, I'm in the bathroom. Get out of here.
This is the Ace and Friends radio show.
Oh, yeah. What are we going to do now? We got no Olympics.
No.
Like, you're going home today and it's back to, like, just regular TV. There's no Olympics to watch during the middle of the day to kind of keep you excited or into anything. Mm-hmm. What an awesome weekend, though.
Yeah.
I was pumped watching the men's basketball, the women's basketball yesterday. There was some great stuff that happened over the weekend.
Yeah. Basketball game was thrilling.
Back to normal lives today. Fun, funny, and fast. This is Ace and Friends. It is anything but normal today, though, because I've waited for this moment. Because, let me ask. Take D-Rob. Have you informed Riggins of anything about your weekend as of yet?
I have not.
You have not? Okay.
Something happened?
Maybe. Nothing happened.
Well, I have to assume something happened.
I don't know. We're about to find out here in a couple of minutes because it was a big.
Remember what I was doing over the weekend?
It was a big weekend. Remember at the end of the week last week, Tech D Rob told us that.
He was going to
had a big 20th high school reunion over the weekend, and he regretted the fact that he'd already signed up, but he had to go because he'd already spent $65.
Yeah.
So.
And I said he still shouldn't go.
Well,
who cares? $65.
Well,
small price to pay to get out of something.
$65 is a lot of money, though. I don't think there's any way I would pass on something that costs $65.
Really?
If I'd already paid $65?
And I didn't want to go, there's no price that I wouldn't pay to get out of something I don't want to do.
Well, just get ready because we are getting into that. Let's go ahead and jump into that coming up next. You will love this. Hang on.
This is Ace and Friends. When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Let me go back like my Cadillac car seats.
Meet up with your friends.
Love it.
Ace and Friends.
So it was the end of last week. We found out that Tech D-Rob, unbeknownst to any of us, was going to attend his 20-year high school reunion. He just happened to mention it Thursday, Friday, something like that. And what are you talking about? Yes. Mm-hmm.
I definitely just forgot to bring it up to you guys.
Yeah. So he passed on the Friday portion. He had already said in advance he wasn't going because that was at a driving range. Everybody was bringing their kids and all and get together, which is kind of what you do the first night or during the day at least. You do something typically the first night of a high school reunion where people get to meet each other's families and all that kind of stuff. Ugh. And Rob passed. Didn't want to be any part of that. So Friday night was the more, not a formal event, but the more formal event where everybody comes, spouse, significant other, just for the adults, reminisce, eat, play some music. Maybe there's dancing, a lot of great conversation, some drinks, fun to be had by all. And Rob was already regretting having paid the $65 because that meant he had to go. And he said that. I have to go because I've paid the $65. Rob, how was it?
I wouldn't know.
You didn't go? Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I said. I said the same thing. Who cares? Small price to pay.
But then he says to me, hey, let's don't post anything about it because I lied to him.
What do you mean?
Because Saturday, I had to work on my car. I had to change the spark plugs because I got a check engine light on Friday and all that. I had to deal with that. So I sent a message to the group and said, hey, not going to be able to make it tonight. I got car problems.
Oh.
Have fun without me.
Yeah.
But I finished my car problems at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to change the plugs in your car, Rob?
Maybe an hour. The hardest part was getting everything organized to know which parts I need and all that kind of stuff.
So the event didn't occur until 6:30.
Yep.
And at 10 a.m., you'd already decided I'm too close. I can't make it. I just can't make it.
Actually, no. I at 10 after I finished with the car, I went to go play my weekly Star Wars thing, and then as I was leaving, I got a text and said, "Are you sure we want to go to this?" And I said, "Do you not want to go?" That's to Meredith, and then she said, "I would rather." She said, "My social battery is drained this week." I said, "Okay."
No problem.
And then I sent the message and said, "I'm not gonna be able to make it. My bad. Sorry."
Good for you.
Oh, that's not where our story ends, though.
Good for you.
What is good about that?
Life is too short to be doing things you don't want to do. If you don't want to do something,
he would have had a good time.
no, he wouldn't have.
Well,
I don't know that I wouldn't have had a good time, but I went to go see the new M. Night Shyamalan movie instead, and it was pretty good.
oh, I've got more questions now. Stop. Don't tell me you went somewhere. That's okay. Hang on. We'll get to one.
This is Ace and Friends.
Our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and you know you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Ace and Friends.
So Ted D. Rob, after paying the $65 for the Saturday night event for his 20th high school reunion, ends up not going. Partially because, okay, and again, if you missed it, Rob told everybody that he had car trouble, but all he had to do was change the spark plugs in his car, and he was through with that at 10 a.m. The event didn't happen until 6:30 at night.
Yeah, it wasn't a very time-consuming effort.
He went and played his game. Then Meredith, his girlfriend, texted him and said her social battery was drained. Which, honestly, I love Meredith. But I think that's wrong.
Oh,
It's not her event. It's your night.
Well, right.
This was your night, your event. Do we really want to go to this? Well, if that already makes you feel guilty, if you say, well, yeah, I've been looking forward to this. And she's like, oh, okay, my social battery is drained.
I didn't have any problem with it. No, I didn't have any problem with it, mostly because in my head I was always like, I was already like, I don't know.
Yeah, in your head, you were looking for a reason not to go.
Oh, shucks, can't make it.
But Riggins, then he posts on the Facebook page, hey, not going to be able to make it. I've got car trouble. And what happened, Rob? Immediately.
We booked a movie for about but here's the deal. It was like 2 hours before the thing started.
Right.
So I could have made the decision to still go.
Sure.
After the movie. But
Well,
I went to the movie.
And then what happened? What did the people in your class say?
Well, I got a couple messages on the Facebook post that I posted in the group. They were like, "Oh, we'll come get you if you need a ride." Because
Yeah, so people volunteered quickly. Oh, Rob, we'll come get you.
sense.
Yeah, that's what you do.
So people go out of their way to say, Rob, we'll come get you. And Rob's like, cut that off and just leave it.
He didn't even have to post in the first place.
I didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to.
No.
But once
didn't.
you
You
let
should have
them,
done that.
that was the mistake.
Yeah, now looking back, if I had it all to do over again, I just wouldn't say anything.
Take it from somebody who's an expert of getting out of things.
Yeah.
You just go radio silent. And you might never be able to talk to those people again, but it's the price you pay.
You may never be able to speak to any of them again, but you hadn't spoken to them in 20 years.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. Good for you.
So
Honestly,
the people
good for
who
you.
volunteered to come get you, did you know them? Like, were you friends with them in high school?
I mean, there weren't many people I was actually friends with, but there were everybody I was at least cool with.
But have you spoken to those people at all?
Yeah.
No. Okay. No. I knew when you told me that Riggins was going to absolutely love the fact that you just bailed on the whole thing.
Absolutely.
And
Life
then
is
my
short.
favorite part is the fact that they were so nice. We'll come get you. I'm just going to cut that off.
Act like I didn't see it.
Well, on that Facebook page, they're already talking about doing one more often, getting together. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go to the next.
The good thing about reunions, they come around about once a year.
Yeah, you're not going to the next one if you do.
Coming up on Ace and Friends.
Oh, there's a fun new trend. Women on TikTok having fun at their dad's expense, but it's hilarious. Coming up next.
This is Ace and Friends.
Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and he's all about options. That's what you're always saying. I got options. I got options. What are the options?
The options are to get the equity out of your house at the most cost-effective way that's going to save you the most amount of money, paying off credit cards, home improvement, whatever you want to do.
And that's one of the reasons you would use the Richard Toccato Companies instead of a bank, because they give you so many options. And it all starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group.
Ace and Friends.
There is a phenomenal prank that's going around right now. And the setup is very simple. It's young women telling their dads that the mechanic charged them $100 to fill their tires with premium air. And the reactions from the dads are amazing.
Fix all the tires for me and only charged me $75.
What do you mean just putting air in?
I think that's what he did. And I give you a really good deal.
For himself, he did give himself a really good deal.
He said it was premium air.
Oh my God.
Why didn't you go there?
Because I like this guy. He's nice.
He just charged you $100 for air.
But he said premium air. I said $75. He said $100.
What?
He said
Mind
I'm not.
I needed premium air or something. Because it's a Mercedes.
I want you to take me there tomorrow.
That's the one, the dad that I like the most. Yeah. He puts his head down and then he goes, I want you to take me there tomorrow. Yeah. Like, that's it. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. We're gonna fix this one.
But they gave me premium air in my tires, so it's only $100 per tire. They said it won't go flat anymore. What?
I know it's free. But you...
No, but this is premium.
Right. Okay.
I needed to put premium air, so he charged me $200.
You're stupid.
You are stupid.
So different reactions, but kind of the same.
Yeah, my favorite one, though, is only the one dad that we saw in the reaction there. That was a compilation, obviously, of some of the best ones, but only the one dad was like, tomorrow you're going to take me there.
Yeah. Didn't say
he never
much
raised
else.
his voice. He was like, you're going to take me there tomorrow. In other words, I'll fix this.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah, but
he said it was premium air.
Premium air, they'll never go flat again.
100 per tire.
Why'd you do that?
This is Ace and Friends.
Our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
This is Ace and Friends.
I love things that mark moments in time. For example, we have a very good friend of our family. Today is the first day of her senior year of high school. And then I stumbled across this and thought, oh, perfect. Most high school seniors were born in 2006. Here's a little information to make you feel a little bit old. Riggins, 2006, what were you doing?
I was going to college.
Okay. Rob, 2006, what were you doing?
I also was in college.
Okay. Well, trends, social media growth. In 2006, when high school seniors were born, MySpace was at its peak. Facebook was just beginning to expand beyond college students. And this is kind of the early stages of social media as a trend. Skinny jeans were in fashion. There was a resurgence of skinny jeans. Emo music was having a moment.
Mm-hmm.
My Chemical Romance and all that kind of stuff. Reality TV was exploding. American Idol was huge. Dancing with the Stars. They were doing massive audiences, over 20 million people a week. And YouTube was exploding. YouTube had just been launched in 2005. So it took about a year for people to figure out what it was and how to upload stuff and all that kind of stuff. It was becoming a major platform. The most popular TV shows, Grey's Anatomy, Lost, 24, Desperate Housewives, and the U.S. version of The Office was just beginning to find its footing, and it was one of the fastest growing shows. The popular movies, The Da Vinci Code, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. That was the second highest grossing movie of 2006. Casino Royale, Cars, Borat.
Dang, I didn't know Casino Royale was that old.
Yeah. Let's see. Scrapbooking was an immensely popular craft hobby.
Scrapbooking.
Yeah. The Nintendo Wii was released in 2006.
Oh my God.
Revolutionizing gaming with its motion sensing controls.
Just kill me now, please. Put me out of my old misery.
Man, I played Wii tennis and Wii baseball and all with my kids for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours.
Wow.
Yeah. In 2006, I would have had a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old.
4. Wow.
And now one of them would be 25. Kate is about to turn 22.
That's hard to believe.
And there's a 13-month-old at home.
Yeah. All over the place.
What am I doing? Just another reason to ask myself, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
Follow Ace and Friends on all social media platforms at Ace Cannon Media. More Ace and Friends coming up.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
This is Ace and Friends.
A little behind the scenes. Teddy Rob told me, swear to God, he just goes, let me open my chips real quick before we start. Wait. What kind of chips do you have, Rob?
Sour cream and onion Lay's.
Yesterday, my wife wasn't feeling too well. She went to the movies with her friend the other night. They went to see, what is it? It's About Us, or the beginning of the end, or what's the name of that movie?
The Blake Lively one?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, what is the name of
It
it?
Ends With Us.
It Ends With Us. Thank you. They went to see that. Had a little Mexican food beforehand. Went to see It Ends With Us.
That's a bold move.
Yeah, and then she was a little hungover yesterday, and so at one point,
she got drunk.
Oh yeah. And so
was I supposed to know that from going to the Mexican restaurant?
No, it was a combo. Mexican restaurant, movie. Apparently, they stopped off, for a drink after or whatever.
Okay.
And she texts me. She goes, "Where are you right now?" And I was out running errands. She goes, "What are you close to?" I said, I'm at Lowe's. You know what I'm close to? I'm close to everything in our neighborhood. Mm-hmm. She goes, "Could I get some snacks?" Sure. I said, "What do you want?" She goes, "Either Flamin' Hot Crispy Cheetos or some Funyuns or salt and vinegar chips and some Sour Patch Kids."
Oh my gosh.
And a Coke would be good. So she got Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Sour Patch Kids, and a Coke.
She just needed to sort of recover.
Yeah. This was after I came downstairs one time. I was folding laundry upstairs, and I came downstairs. I said, "What do you want to do for lunch?" And she had Chinese delivered.
Oh.
I was like, good Lord. It was like 11:30. She was, I couldn't wait. So I would have gone and gotten it. It's right around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, it was just easy. I just wanted to get here.
Did she get you anything, or this was just sort of
there was lunch for everybody.
There was, okay.
There was lunch for everybody.
Okay,
she was
good.
like, I just needed to get some lunch.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Well,
okay.
There is some for me in there, right? She was, yes, I got some for you, of course. Okay.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I'm not so mad now.
Yeah, and Dax didn't sleep very well the night before, so he took 2 little naps, and every time he took a nap, she took a nap.
Yeah, I believe
Every time
that.
he laid down, she laid down.
It's your chance to get a little snooze in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because I knew something was up when I went to bed at 11 o'clock on a Saturday night and she wasn't home yet.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I know where this is going.
Sure. A little hungover action.
Yeah, but I did see, the point of that was that I did see Flamin' Hot Funyuns.
Yeah, everything's flaming hot now.
I almost got those for her, but I couldn't guarantee the combination would be right because I knew that she likes Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
They're good.
So they are good?
They're very good.
That was going to be my point.
Yeah.
This is Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're again going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
Meet up with your friends.
Love it!
Ace and Friends.
One of the most talked about people from the Olympics, Ray Gunn, the Australian breakdancer.
Shameful.
Yeah.
Makes me angry.
You know, I know it doesn't look like it, but I am a breakdancing aficionado. As a child of the 80s, you know, in middle school, I was first introduced to breakdancing because it was just becoming a thing in the early 80s. And I was bused from my suburban neighborhood into the city. My whole neighborhood, we were all bused into the city to a different school, which was predominantly black. And I learned that my love of hip hop stands to this day because of that. And my love of hip hop movies like Breakin', Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. I mean, I'm not playing. I know Turbo and Ozone.
Yeah. So what's your take on
Three
this?
people right now are going, no way.
No idea.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think of that?
I thought it was just, well, first off, it shouldn't have been in the Olympics.
I think it's embarrassing.
And it never belonged in the Olympics to begin with. They probably thought they were being cool. It's a bunch of out of touch people who don't understand, you know, anything about pop culture or the world. But if you didn't see it, this person was terrible. I think she scored a 0.
She got a 0.
She's
37 years old, like some white woman with like a bob haircut.
Yeah, from Australia.
Yeah.
But here is one of the Australian representatives defending Ray Gunn. All right.
I love Rachel, and I think that what has occurred on social media with trolls and keyboard warriors and taking those comments and giving them airtime has been really disappointing. She is the best break dancer female that we have for Australia.
You're bad.
You found that amusing, right? I mean,
don't participate if that's their best.
Yeah.
Just don't even
Honestly,
show up.
It's shameful.
You look around and go, okay. Well, that's the best one we've got, guys.
Yeah.
Now, are we going to invest the money it's going to take to send this person to the Olympics for 2 weeks?
I mean, unreal. And then she doubles down on social media. It's like, I can't wait to hear what they say about the outfits on the B-boys. And she, like, as if the criticism was about her outfit.
Yeah.
It's like, lady, you just put on the most embarrassing performance I've ever seen on the Olympic level, on an Olympic level, and you embarrassed your country. It's mind-boggling
It really
to
is.
me.
It's mind-boggling.
This is Ace and Friends.
Our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and you know you got a lot of pressure on you right now with the credit card debt. Let Richard help you. What are you going to do?
We're going to skip summer and make payments in the fall. How about that?
Nice.
And the best part about it is they're going to do that using the equity in your very own home. All you have to do is let Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies walk you through the process. It starts with one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Ace and Friends presents
I'm about to have a good day.
the good news.
Has anybody seen the footage of the police officer who found the autistic boy clinging to a log in the lake? No. Oh, 5-year-old boy with autism went missing in Deltona, Florida last Tuesday. And a police officer found him in a pond, just like clinging to a log, death grip.
Yikes.
Terrified. The chest cam footage is pretty unbelievable. You can tell how freaked out the cop was when he realized, like, oh my God, that's the kid we're looking for. He's out in the water. Oof. You know, so it's that moment of I see him and he figures out that's him. And then it's like, oh my God, can I get to him fast enough before something horrible happens right in front of me? But he does. He makes it. It's a great, great story. And he was able to pull that off and get him out. A woman in the UK gave birth in the lobby of a movie theater last Wednesday, and the theater said, hey, free tickets for life for that kid.
That's cool.
She had a healthy baby girl. Everybody's doing good.
That's really cool.
And I love this story. I don't understand anything about how this works, but I'm fascinated to know more. Researchers say they've developed a new bandage that can heal wounds over 30% faster using a water-powered electric field. That's their words, quote, electric field. They describe it as electrical stimulation, but there are no actual electronics. These are disposable bandages that have electrodes on one side and a small biocompatible battery on the other that's activated by water.
Okay.
And they say the best part is they're being described as inexpensive. No estimated price range yet, but you have to assume that means it's going to be cheaper than similar therapy at clinics. But one researcher said that each bandage could be produced for just a couple of dollars.
Still much more expensive than a regular Band-Aid, but I understand it.
Yeah, the goal is to find relief for people with chronic wounds that are very slow to heal, if they heal at all, like sores that occur in some diabetes patients. Wow. If they get sores on their legs and all that kind of stuff, now you could use this and it would help heal the wound.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, it's too early to say when they might be available in stores. They're moving toward additional testing, all this kind of stuff. But they said they've clearly have made a breakthrough in this, and it's pretty fascinating, that kind of stuff.
That is crazy. It's
I mean,
got a battery.
It won't be long before you'll just put stuff on a cut or a scrape, and it'll go. It'll just heal up.
Yeah,
like it was a Star Trek movie or Star Wars or something.
Damn robot healing. You were getting into that territory.
I don't know if there's.
It'd be crazy, but like if there's like water. you were dancing on the edge.
We came here to have a good time. This is Ace and Friends.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
Meet up with your friends.
Love it!
Ace and Friends.
I got to be very cautious here. I think this makes me laugh because it's what 12-year-old boys do. Now, the question is, to the two people on the show that don't have kids, would you allow this? Let's say you had a 12-year-old son, and he came to you, or one day you look down and his phone is in a phone case, and the phone case says, I have to say this to describe it. It's clearly a sexual reference. The phone case says, quote, Joe's Plumbing, day and night, we lay the pipe.
What?
Do you let your 12-year-old keep a phone case that has that on it?
Absolutely not.
Rob, your mic's not turned on, I don't think.
Well, I put it behind me because I'm beaten.
There you go.
I don't think so. Unless he doesn't know. Because that is like an old man joke.
But it is.
It's like such an old guy joke. It's amazing that he would think that was funny.
But either way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can't let him leave the house with that.
I don't think so.
That's funny, though.
Where do you even get that?
I mean, it's not fun. Like we can't go to church with that. You can't go to church on Wednesday night with that on your phone, man. What are you doing?
Old man jokes on your iPhone case.
I want to be a plumber when I grow up. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But
maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't know. It doesn't say if he understands the joke.
Maybe not. Yeah, lay in the pipe.
All night.
You just don't see that very often. It's probably his grandfather's iPhone case. He's like, yeah, you can have this.
Yeah, sure.
Jones Plumbing.
You can have it, buddy. Day and night, we lay in the pipe. So you said no, Riggins, you would not allow it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Rob, you said no also?
No, you kid don't get to keep that.
Yeah. Would your dad have come to you and would they have explained it to you or just told you? You can't.
No.
You don't need to know why. You just can't have it.
Yeah, we would not have had that conversation.
An older brother would have explained it to you.
Yeah, maybe.
They would have known you had an older brother that could have cleared it right up.
Yeah. That's funny.
My older brother would have been the one who bought me the T-shirt.
Right. The beauty of that's why I always wanted an older brother, Rob. I would have loved that. It's perfect.
Follow Ace and Friends on all social media platforms at Ace Cannon Media. More Ace and Friends coming up.
Hey, we're here once again with our friend Richard Toccato with the Richard Toccato Companies, and there are a lot of people in credit card debt right now. I mean, the credit card debt is hot. Now, Richard is the guy that could possibly be relieving you of that credit card heat.
That's right. Let's cool you off for summer. Ooh. No payments till fall, and get rid of all the credit card debt. Ace, we paid off $67,000 with the extra equity that everybody is gaining in this market. Literally, she is saving $1,326 a month. If you have credit card debt, get rid of it. Take the pressure off.
This is a member of the radio family who is saving $1,326 a month, all using the equity within her home, all because she called 704-800-4719 and let Richard show her how it works. Or you can also go to homewithrichard.com. But again, you've got the money right there. Let the Richard Toccato Companies help you. 704-800-4719, the Richard Toccato Companies.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
That is weird. Ace and Friends presents.
Isn't that funny?
A few things today you might find interesting.
So weird.
7 people have a medal. Only 7 people in Olympic history have a medal in both the Summer and Winter Olympics, one of which just happened in Paris. Alexandra Burkhardt from Germany just joined that group. In Paris, she got a bronze medal in the 4x100 meter relay. And at the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing, she won a silver medal in the 2-woman bobsled.
Wow. That's incredible.
The most decorated is a lady from Canada named Clara Hughes, who won 2 Olympic medals in cycling in the 90s and 4 in speed skating in the early 2000s.
Speed skating.
So she's got 2 Summer Olympics medals and 4 Winter Olympics medals.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I always wonder, like, how kids find out they're good at bobsledding. You know, like, how do you find out, like, you're one of the best, right? I mean, I don't even know where you go bobsledding, but I'm sure there's facilities. But like, what's the other one? Curling. Like, how do you find out at an early age you're great at bobsledding or curling or any of these kind of more unusual sports?
Well, there's a curling facility right here.
Yeah, I guess there is a curling place.
I think the bobsled, sometimes athletes look at opportunities like, how can I be a part of the Winter Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fast, I'm strong, I can push a bobsled.
Yeah.
Because for a couple of those people, what you do, it's all about the push, then you just drop in and tuck down. And the driver does the rest.
Yeah. They might be like track athletes or
Herschel Walker,
track and field.
Herschel Walker, the great running back, played at college All-American, college football Hall of Fame, was an All-Pro in the NFL. He made the Olympics as a bobsled person. That's what he did. He was on the push, and then he would just dive in because he wanted to compete in a sport. It was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
Let's see, some other things that you might find interesting. The average amount of time it takes a man to fall in love, 88 days.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say that's probably fair.
Right at almost 3 months. On average, 3 months. And something else you might find interesting, the first ever cell phone call was placed on April 3rd, 1973.
Cell phone?
When one of the engineers at Motorola who built the phone walked out onto the street and called a competitor at AT&T to brag.
That's funny.
And finally, just for you, Rob, the guy who invented Pokemon got the idea for a game where you collected rare monsters because he collected bugs as a kid.
Oh, so he's a weirdo.
Literally, that's what I thought about saying right after that. I'm glad you said it. What are you eating still, Rob?
It's a sandwich.
It's the biggest sandwich ever. You've been eating for about 15 minutes now.
Sorry.
It's a big deal.
We came here to have a good time. This is Ace and Friends.
It's been a debate here for years.
Does great furniture look good?
Or does it feel good?
Does it fit the style of the room good?
Or does it sit good?
Well, after years of debate
and years of research,
we've decided great furniture
is good fitting
and good sitting.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and get an Adirondack chair for just $279. In stock and ready to rock only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Ace and Friends.
Here's a phrase you don't hear very often. A little controversy at the golf tournament over the weekend. A lady named Morgan Pressel has apologized because she is a Golf Channel analyst, and she swore during the Olympic women's golf broadcast. She says she stumbled over her words.
Into
Ace and Friends.
Yeah, let's give Brittany a little pump. She's fired up. You'd love to see it.
Oh my gosh.
What could she have meant to say there?
She says she was trying to say, she's getting fired up, but she stumbled on getting and tried to combine it with another F word.
Yeah, let's give Brittany a little pump while she's fired up. You'd love to see it.
You love to see it. I mean, it is as clear as the day is long.
When you listen to it unedited, which obviously we did before we played that, it's
I mean,
there's no stumble at the beginning of that word.
It sounds like she meant to say that.
Fired up, like it.
She's blank and fired up.
That word is said with intent.
Yeah.
When she says it the first time unedited.
And she uses it perfectly, by the way. I mean, if you're going to use the F word, she used it perfectly.
Follow Ace and Friends on all social media platforms at Ace Cannon Media. More Ace and Friends coming up.
Meal delivery services are a big thing right now, but Table and Twine is your local meal delivery service. The meals are fresh, not frozen like national chains. Plus, their meals start at just $7.99 a serving. Take back that time in your day, leave the shopping, preparation, and cooking to Table and Twine. Get details at tableandtwine.com. That's tableandtwine.com.
Meet up with your friends.
Love it!
Ace and Friends.
Football season is right around the corner. We're less than 20 days away. Well, less than 20 days away from the kickoff of my college football season, LSU USC in Vegas. This game was announced 4 years ago. And when it was announced, I said, I'm going to that. I will be there for that.
Yeah. No?
No. Not even. I might not even be able to afford to watch it on TV. But pro or college, people love their team, such as this man who's going viral because he writes a song for his team, the Indianapolis Colts, every week, even during the preseason, even preseason game number 1 where the Indianapolis Colts took on the Denver Broncos.
This is our Colts, this is our team, we bleed blue. This is our Colts, whether win or lose, we love them. For the shoe, beat the Broncos, let's show them who the real horse is. This is our team, go Colts!
That is the most embarrassing thing I've ever heard in my life.
At first, I was, as somebody who has to write a new song every week, I thought, this is pretty good. I like that, but then I listened to it, and that's horrible, so I'm not impressed at all. That is embarrassing. You're right. That is tragic.
I just love the
Ugh,
at the end.
Awful.
That's the very best part.
Yikes.
But you got to get that guy. Like if you're there, like you got to debut that song every week. They got to put him on the big screen.
Oh no, that's embarrassing.
Oh, rally around that, people! Come on.
We bleed blue. This is our Colts, whether win or lose, we love them.
First off, we bleed blue. This is our Colts, whether win or lose, we love. Why not go with you. The rhyming word? Instead of he chose to go, we love them.
Oh. Oh, brother.
I love that guy.
This is Ace and Friends.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Ace and Friends.
So Guy Fieri has a string of restaurants that are open. And how would you describe Guy Fieri? I mean, he's a chef?
Yeah.
Celebrity chef?
Yeah, that's fair.
And restaurateur?
Yeah.
But it's more comfort food than
fine dining.
Yeah, like, he's not a Gordon Ramsay type of chef.
No.
He's more comfort food.
Yeah.
I've eaten in an airport bar at one of his restaurants, and I thought it was delicious.
Yeah, he has a great burger I've had before.
That's what I had, was the burger. It was fantastic.
Really good.
But here's a guy who didn't have quite as good a time with Guy Fieri's place.
Hey, I'm at Chicken Guy, and I'm at Guy Fieri's place, or Fieri. You know, it depends on how you spell it and how you say it. But swear to God, 2 chicken sandwiches, 2 waters, $70 this guy. Oh, by the way, you want sauces on your thing? They're $1 a piece. You guy, go yourself.
And then it's another 30 seconds. This guy just going, if this, if that, if, and he's right by the Guy Fieri picture. He's flipping him off. It's like, it's insane.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And you also, come on, you saw the prices. No one's got a gun to your head making you buy a chicken sandwich.
But I saw this on Twitter this morning, and I also saw people saying, here's a picture of the menu. How did you get $75 for 2 chicken sandwiches and 2 waters?
Yeah.
Like one guy pointed out, the chicken sandwich was like $14 and the water was $11. Yeah. Almost $12.
So you're not being honest. Yeah.
That's a lot, but still, that's $26 per person.
Yeah.
2 chicken sandwiches and 2 waters would still be $26, whatever that is. 26 times 2 is $52.
Yeah.
Even with tax, you're not getting the $75 with that.
Right. It's like when you go to Planet Hollywood, it's expensive and it's not the greatest food, but you know what you're getting into. You're going for sort of the, ambiance or whatever it is. Well, so going to a Guy Fieri restaurant, when you get trash can nachos, they're going to be pricier than regular nachos.
I wonder where the location was. Did it say?
There's one at Disney World. At downtown Disney.
Because most of them that I've seen are in airports or in Disney World, where everything is upcharged.
Yeah.
You stop and get a beer and some chips and salsa, and it's going to be $22 or something like that. That's just what you pay in an airport.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think he's way off base.
But people really rallied to Guy Fieri. Like they turned on this guy. Nobody was for him. Everybody was. 90% of the people were like, "You suck. Guy Fieri's cool."
Yeah, everybody loves Guy except this guy.
We came here to have a good time. This is Ace and Friends.
If you want all of the heating, air, and electrical work in your house done by the very best, then you need Bradham Brothers. They've been a family business thriving for over 50 years, and that means they're doing something right. Go to Bradham Brothers.
Meet up with your friends. Love it. Ace and Friends.
So the Olympics are over. A lot of people are happy. Things return back to normal. A lot of people are tired of hearing about the Olympics. So we threw it up on our social media and asked, simple question, what are you tired of hearing about right now? Okay, let's take out the top answers, which are politics and the Olympics.
Yeah.
Both of those two come out. But Dawn said, Simone Biles. I mean, she's great, but it's enough already.
I know. I thought that was bold. That was pretty bold.
I mean, it's our little American hero. Yeah. Come on, let's stay with it a little bit. Hot-Tua girl got some votes.
That's a good one. Good answer.
Yeah, I don't know what she's got. I mean, is there a future there?
I don't know. You know who said, one person that said the Olympics was a woman named Meredith, and then I did some recon, and I found out it was Rob's girlfriend. She was tired of hearing the Olympics.
Rob, I thought she loved the Olympics.
I thought she did too. Did she say the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was like, granted, I mean, I'm not in the Olympics. They are, but still, I'm tired of hearing about it.
Oh, I think it was about the breakdancer, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, the breakdancer.
So she didn't mean in general. She loves the regular Olympics. I guess she just is not an advocate of the breakdancer.
The breakdancer?
Yeah. Good.
Connie said, what are you tired of hearing about? She goes, my husband's health. He's in bad health, and everybody has an opinion on how to cure him or make him take steps toward living a healthier life. He's been chronically ill for the past 10 years for multiple reasons, mostly self-induced.
Oh, hello. Yikes.
You kind of feel like, and that wasn't a DM that said keep me anonymous. She posted that on our front page.
She tag him in it too?
No, she didn't. Hey, I commented about you on social media today.
You're gonna love it.
Nikki said, let's go. And everyone on LinkedIn is thrilled. I don't know. I'm signed up for LinkedIn, and I get things all the time. Like I look down and I got 45 notifications on LinkedIn. I'm not interested in a single thing that happens.
Build your network.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah.
I like this one said Gypsy Rose and Hot-Tua. Rich said, I'm over the IYKYK trend. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also hate that. That's stupid.
Yeah. That is super annoying. J-Lo and Ben, another vote for Simone Biles.
Really?
Why do people?
I don't know.
And then Christine said flash flood notifications. Okay. I know they're important, but on day 5 of them, it's so loud.
Yeah, I get it.
Follow Ace and Friends on all social media platforms at Ace Cannon Media. More Ace and Friends coming up.
Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies is here, and he's all about options. That's what you're always saying. I got options. I got options. What are the options?
The options are to get the equity out of your house at the most cost-effective way that's going to save you the most amount of money, paying off credit cards, home improvement, whatever you want to do.
And that's one of the reasons you would use the Richard Toccato Companies instead of a bank, because they give you so many options. And it all starts with one free 5-minute phone call, 704-800-4719, or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
This is Ace and Friends.
I've said this so many times. One of the things I love about social media is how it'll continue to generate interesting content. For example, middle of the week last week, we asked ladies only, give us your piece of dating advice for men. And well over 100 comments that have been thrown up there. And I was reading through some of them over the weekend. Some of the new ones, and I thought this was interesting. Christy said, give me a reason to no longer want to be single. I am your biggest competitor, not another man. Be helpful, be useful, bring me peace. Don't add stress to my life. Make my life easier by being in it. Otherwise, leave me alone.
Ooh.
But I thought that's pretty good. Yeah.
It's like, I don't disagree with her, but it is a little harsh the way she worded it.
Yeah.
What you gonna bring to the table?
Yeah, make my life easier.
Or I think it's more of like hey, just don't. I don't need you coming into my life and just causing stress. Like, I want to enjoy this time with you. I don't need to be stressed out about it. Samantha said, if you don't have a natural swagger about you, don't try to create it. Be genuine. Be yourself. The ladies will be able to tell if you are who you say you are. Just be real.
You ain't got no swag, bruh.
That just sounds weird hearing Rob say that. I don't know.
For sure.
You already know.
Oh, Sandy said, sweet tater isn't a compliment or my name.
Sweet tater?
Sweet tater.
Holy crap.
2 words, sweet tater.
Where are you from?
Yeah. Interesting.
Hey, sweet tater.
I mean, is that...
here's my sweet tater.
Right. It's like
a pet name.
Yeah, she dated a guy that referred to her as sweet tater. And apparently she didn't enjoy
being referred to as
like it. Sweet tater.
I don't blame her.
Do we know what her real name was? Did it say?
Sam. Sandy. I'm sorry, Sandy.
We're going to call you Sweet Tater from here on out.
Yeah. I know another Sandy. I can't use that one.
How about Sweet Tater?
Nikki said, keep it simple. Picnic in the park. Take a walk. Go for ice cream. Spending hundreds of dollars for some meals doesn't always equal a great date.
That's true.
That's very true.
She's lying.
And then Kyla kept it more simple. Hey, put some clean sheets on your bed.
There you go. Just
for a first date. Wow.
Don't be nasty.
I'm going to be in that bed. Try to keep it as clean as possible.
This is Ace and Friends.
Hey, radio family, we've got a new way to win. Ace TJ Prime Rewards. Win great stuff like gift cards, Ace and TJ merch, concert tickets, and exclusive money can't buy experiences. Win it all with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. It's so easy. Download the Ace and TJ family app in your app store or at acetj.com/app and start winning with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. New winners every week. Fun and free. Get the app and play Ace TJ Prime Rewards. We always knew you were a winner. Now it's your chance to prove it. Get the app today.